Hi, this is a all 100 coin shines demonstration run that I'm making for the submitting to the No Glitches Allowed Community Showcase. This is my favorite Super Mario Sunshine category extension. That would be cool to show it off. I'll talk about the run as I go. So I'll start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. So most SMS category extensions start on race file. So you basically save the game after all the opening cutscenes and after talking to the police officers. Basically skips. The only gameplay this really skips is the Delfino airstrip, which usually is pretty insignificant for category extensions. So, a lot of the routing in this routes around the fact that since we're starting off of effectively a new file, we actually need to unlock all the levels in order to get each level's 100 coin shine. So the highest shine count for speedrunners really is Noki Bay is locked behind 20 shines. So unfortunately, since this requirement can't get met simply by collecting all the 100 coin shines, we're going to be making little side trips to collect some quick and easy shines along the way. So we're going to let Shadow Mario open up Bianco Hills for us here, and we're going to kind of make our way over here to show off a kind of cool trick. Alright, so what I just did there is called Serena Anytime. It's pretty aptly named as far as speedrun tricks go. It does exactly what it advertises. It lets you go to Serena Beach anytime. So a big part of getting into Serena early is it's probably locked behind the most convoluted set of requirements. So in order to unlock Serena, you need to eat the pineapple that's blocking the pipe into the level with Yoshi. And in order to unlock Yoshi, you need to finish episode 4 of Pinna Park, which is due to the sort of sequential nature of this game. It's locked behind beating the first 3 episodes of Pinna Park. So there's definitely better ways of getting to the 20 shine requirement for unlocking every level in the game than beating Pinna 1 through 3. And I personally like to get Serena out of the way first because I would say it's probably the hardest 100 coin shine. Not in the sense that it's super demanding from a platforming perspective, but mostly just from actually the finding all 100 coins is kind of difficult. So for the uninformed eye, it may look like I'm just sort of spraying arbitrary points on the ground, to spawn these coins, and that's kind of what I'm doing. So that's kind of how Serena 100s works. The recurring kind of pattern in this category is we will, if we can collect 100 coins in episode 1, we'll do it. Simply because we don't have to do any extra shines. In particular, Serena 1 in itself is a pretty long shine. Fighting the Manta is pretty time consuming. So we'd rather avoid that, to be honest. So when I started this category, I started by watching the world record run, and then I basically had a map of Serena 1 open in Microsoft Paint, and I marked a little X for every coin that I saw. I've done this enough times that I like to think I've memorized the location of every coin. It's kind of like collecting the blue coins in say 120 shines. I know I missed a couple up here. They didn't spawn, I think. There we go. Not bad. I did find an extra coin that I don't normally get, so I will mark that in the back of my head as a backup coin if I need one per chance. Okay. That's Serena 100s. I promise it gets more interesting past here. Pinky swear. Okay, so my shine count is going to be kind of offset by 1 a little bit here, because I did start off of Race File, which already collects the Delfino Airstrip shine beforehand. So since I have 3 shines now, I can unlock Ricco Harbor. And I'm going to do the famous travel skip, or at least attempt it. So pretty much every Sunshine speedrun does this, since at some point you're going to be unlocking Ricco Harbor. Nice bird. So travel skip, again, for those that aren't as familiar with Mario Sunshine speedrunning, basically when you unlock Ricco Harbor, regardless of where Mario is, he will be teleported right in front of the level. So instead of that, we try to make it into Bianco Hills before the unlock cutscene happens, and Mario will instead go straight into the level. So this is great because we actually need to get the 100 coin shine here. So it all works out in the end. This is actually the first level where I'm going to be collecting blue coins. So one kind of, I guess, fun little thing you can do in category extensions is blue coins really actually add a lot of flexibility to routing, since at some point you're going to be collecting shines in most of these category extensions. So we actually have categories for 10, 20, 30, and 60 shines, actually. And so one really interesting thing about this route in particular collects 21 shines. So 20 to unlock Noki, and then we do Noki hundreds. So the really interesting thing is you can kind of from a routing perspective, you can kind of decide whether to collect an actual shine or whether you deem it faster to just collect 10 blue coins instead. This in particular, I'm pretty much copying the world record route. The record is held by Slime, a Japanese runner who has a 36, I believe. Have to find this plant here. So each of these plants in the goop spawn 3 coins, which is, you know, pretty important to get. Gotta say. So that plant in particular, you have to actually, in order for those plants to spawn, they need to actually be in goop. So I had to actually create goop over that location where the plant is in order to spawn it. One other sort of small detail is that you have to be careful of how much water you have when actually defeating the plant. If you don't have enough water, or if you have a small amount of water the plant will instead give you a water bottle, and it won't give you any coins, which is really bad because there are no backup coins in this route. So every coin counts. These spiders are pretty much all RNG. Where they end up, it's a big part of why some people will reset often in the windmill level. I gotta be careful not to despawn this plant here. Pretty good. I'm happy with this. Alright, so we're going to take a break from the 100 coins real quick to pick up some nice and easy Delfino shines. Because the next level to unlock is Gelato, which is behind 5 shines. 4 shines if you don't count the airstrip one that race file starts with. So this Chuckster requires 1 coin in order to throw you into this building. Alright. I'm I'm going to attempt a cheeky optimization here. See how it goes. So I'm going to spawn the shine that you get by spraying the shine pattern in the sand here. And we're going to try and time our collection of this shine with when we defeat this plant here. Looks good to me. All right, that was really okay. I shouldn't have said anything until I saw the dialogue box, but I had to get the dialogue box, so we're good. So it's not as easy as it looks. You do actually have to be pretty quick when it comes to. So one is I'm actually standing really far from the plant when I'm spraying it from that little island there, far enough away that I actually have to despawn the plant visually to make its hitbox easier to spray. And two, if you're not fast enough to grab the shine after defeating the plant, so for example, if I took too long to grab the shine and I actually still managed to grab it, you can actually soft lock the game, which is something that isn't an issue when you're doing travel skip, which is mechanically kind of similar. Where'd my coconut go? Disappeared. So we're doing the famous Gelato Beach skip here. So Gelato is one of two levels where we're actually going to opt to not do episode 1 hundreds. I'm not actually sure if you can do hundreds in episode 1 here. Unfortunate. So the thing with Gelato Beach Skip is it kind of eliminates the sequential nature of collecting shines in this game. So now that I've beaten Gelato 8, I now have every other episode available to me. So we're going to take advantage of this in a couple different ways. We're going to first get episode 7, which is always a really fast shine to get in every level. Without having to beat episodes 1 through 6. We're also going to be able to do the optimal 100 coin shine in Gelato, which is episode 3. So before I leave episode 7, I'm actually going to collect that rocket nozzle box. It's a secret tool that will help us later. So the way that so in each level in this game, there may or may not be a rocket or a turbo box in each level. Usually when you're casually playing the game, the first time you'll see this upgrade, it'll be transparent, which means, so like for example, this turbo box here is transparent, which means I can't actually use the turbo upgrade. I don't have access to it yet. I've been deemed not allowed by the game until So, in certain episodes, there will be a solid box, which when you open the solid box turns all the transparent boxes solid as well. And this unlocking is retroactive. So when I unlocked the rocket nozzle box in episode 7, this made all the transparent rocket nozzle boxes in episode 3. It actually turned them solid as well. Which basically in TL semicolon DR format basically means I can use the rocket nozzle in episode 3 when normally I wouldn't be allowed to. The rocket nozzle in particular in Gelato doesn't become available until episode 5. So this is going to look like the usual Gelato 300s that you would see if you ever watched a 79 or a 96 Shines run. The 120 folks have opted to move on to Gelato 6 at this point because a couple of years ago they found out that in the bigger picture, the grand scheme of things, blue coin routing in terms of all 240 blue coins is actually faster to do Gelato 600s and grab a bunch of blue coins during that rather than episode 3. So I guess the more apt comparison would be this would be like the old 120 Gelato 300s because I'm actually picking up blue coins, which you wouldn't do in 96 or 79, at least not by accident or on purpose. I've been missing that one coin there lately, and it's, gotta admit, a tad annoying. I'll just have to grab a backup coin here. I don't know why I did a rocket roll out there. Alright, and that is Gelato 300s. And that is everything we'll be doing in Gelato. Alright, so the next level we'll be visiting is Pianta Village. So we're going to be doing the famous Pianta early skip with a little ingenuity, I guess. You can actually make it up to the top of this, on top of the Shine Gate without the rocket nozzle. Just like in speedruns. I say as if this isn't already a speedrun. Don't mind me. So I'm practicing my ability to quickly ground pound boxes for an upcoming shine that we'll be doing later on. No. So a lot of Pianta 100s is just ground pounding each of these flaming mushrooms. Each one spawns a ring of 8 yellow coins, which is really nice. So I'm assuming the devs wanted us to actually extinguish the fire in the middle. but the hitbox actually extends, is large enough, as in it extends far enough from the center of the mushroom that we can actually kind of circumvent that. There we go. Yeah, so there are like 2 backup coins in this level, although you're getting most of the coins from... I mean, it's pretty hard to miss coins. It's not like I'm despawning any. Alright. So... we're gonna attempt a little skip here. So we have currently 10 shines, for those of you who have been keeping count. So our next level to unlock is Pinna Park. Alright, I think I have some explaining to do. So that's called Movie Skip. For those of you who are somewhat familiar with Sunshine speedrunning, you might be thinking of Honey Skip, which is... the Movie Skip is basically an alternative to that. In short, what I did was I collected a blue coin on the same frame that Mario hits the loading zone for the cutscene where Shadow Mario takes his boat and Princess Peach over to Pinna Park. By resetting, by collecting the blue coin, I'm allowed to reset out of the dialogue box, and as far as the game's code is considered, I've already watched the cutscene, but in the less abstract real world, I actually haven't. But you know, as far as the game is considered, I've already watched it. So we've effectively skipped watching the cutscene. I'm gonna go up here. I'm really surprised I didn't get hit by the wind there. Nice bonk. Don't know what happened there. So one really fun thing, I guess, when I was introduced to the world of Super Mario Sunshine category extensions, not a lot of people had routed Movie Skip into these speedruns yet. I'd have to personally check because I don't want to spread misinformation on the internet, but I'm pretty sure none of the 100 coin shines runs on the leaderboard. I need to set a glitch here. I forgot. There we go. Do Movie Skip. So I actually had to route it in. So I actually had to create my own route so that I could a more Movie Skip friendly route, if you will. Four. There we go. So I'm able to run into these bloopers here using a little something called Sewer Glitch. Basically, it kind of messes around with Mario's hitbox in a way that he will simply defeat enemies just by walking into them, which is kind of funny looking. Alright. So we're going to start the Gooper Blooper fight, but we're not actually going to fight him. I'd call it a pacifist route, but we are going to fight one of the other bosses later on. So what the Gooper Blooper fight allows me to do is it respawns these bloopers, and it also spawns some extra coins that we can collect. Here. I'm gonna check here real quick. Yeah, there's a couple of coins. $94 should be good. Always a tiny bit unsure with this one, but some of my Rico 300's knowledge carries over here. I am behind a blue coin here, but it's not the end of the world. It is a 30 coin route, and there's 240 coins in the game, so it's all good. I'm honestly really surprised that I got the blue coin out of that. Not gonna lie. That bird can be a little annoying. Collecting blue coins from birds in general is the bane of any Sunshine speedrunner's existence. A lot can go wrong. Alright, so we're gonna fight Mecha Bowser here. I think I missed DM shot, unfortunately. That means I have to do it normally. Wow, okay. Great game. Alright, so now we're going to actually do hundreds. I don't think you can actually do Pinna 100s. I'd have to check. But it is pretty pretty decent hundreds. Probably the only issue with Pinna 200s is we're going to be rolling for a bit of RNG here. So our major source of income on this hundreds is going to be spraying these bullet bills, and we're going to be hoping for as many gold bullet bills as possible. So each gold bullet bill is going to give us a good amount of money. Oh my god, I didn't see that other one. I'm kind of sad. That was basically basically, you know, eyes to the sky. Keep your eyes peeled for golden bullet bills, like that one. That one spawns so far away from me. Unfortunate. I could have cashed in. I'm kind of lucky today. Shame this run isn't really PB pace. I think I've gotten like 4 golds, or I've seen 5 and I spawned like 4. So we don't want to stand too close to our friend Montgomery here. Otherwise he's going to enter his bomb throwing phase. Wow. How about that? That was some really good RNG. Alright, so the last level we need to get 100 coins from, well actually there's 2 levels. Oh my goodness, I love jumping on slopes, dude. Okay, so the first one we're gonna do is Delfino Plaza actually has its own 100 coin shine. And in order to collect all 100 coin shines as advertised, we actually have to do Delfino hundreds. We're actually going to do Delfino hundreds a little differently from the way you would normally see it in a main category speedrun. So usually Delfino hundreds is often paired up with the Delfino Airstrip red coins. So you can do Airstrip reds, as it's informally called, collect 99 coins, and then basically what happens in Delfino Plaza is your coin count kind of gets like preserved as long as you don't enter another level. So I'm gonna kind of use this to my advantage. I'm gonna do a bunch of Delfino shines while collecting I'm going to collect a bunch of coins, do a Delfino shine, and you'll notice my coin count actually carries over into the next level. I bonked, nice. I love bonking. That's why I speedrun Super Mario 64. Alright, so I've got 37 coins here. And you'll notice I have 37. I still have 37 coins, despite already having a shine. So the only way these 37 coins are going to get taken away from me is if I either enter another level or I die. So you could literally say, over Mario's dead body, are you taking these coins away from me? I'm going to take an opportunity to grab a blue here because I was actually short one in my route. Alright, 73 should be good. So again, another quick and easy shine to get. We're gonna spray the bell clean here. Fun fact, although it's not fun for, I guess, I don't know, even casually, people might get annoyed at, like, how come I'm not spraying this at all? It probably means you're spraying in the wrong place, and that's not your fault. The devs simply put the hitbox in the wrong location. Alright. Nearly there. We just gotta do 2 more hundreds and we're done. So here we're gonna actually spawn the 100 coin shine for Delfino Plaza. Whoops. Alright, so now that the only thing to do before entering Noki is to actually unlock it. And this is where we cash in our 30 blue coins. So now that my shine count is 20, we should see the Noki cutscene. The rarely seen Noki cutscene, because usually you will end up seeing in speedruns, you'll see the Shadow Mario holding the Yoshi Egg cutscene, because you'll usually get, most speedruns will usually finish Pin of 4 before collecting 20 shines. So we're gonna do Noki 100s here. Pretty fun level. Pretty unique. Honestly, I kind of like the unique 100 coin routing for this game. It was fun learning some new hundreds. I wanted another coin, unfortunately. I got greedy trying to skip the blue coin. Do a little micro optimization there. Oh my goodness. Most unfortunate. Wow, okay. Mental note for next time. There's a ceiling there. Oh no! I kind of need coins there. guess I have to go back up. At least with the rocket nozzle, it's kind of easy. Or relatively easy to... I just have to make a note of where all the ceiling hitboxes are so I don't bump into them. I'm not going to try and rocket storage my way up. I'm just going to take it nice and easy. So please try to get the coins this time. There we are. I'm going to switch back to hover mode here. It's a little more comfortable with finishing this up with rocket than I am, or hover than I am with rocket. So I'm going to kind of use the Y cam to my advantage here to direct my water up into the hitbox to push the ruins back here. So this is going to look like the ending to Noki 200s, which you would normally see in 79 or 96. I'm missing a spot. I need to get this first. There we go. Nice, nice save, if you will. Alright, so now we have the 100 coin shine. Just make our way over to where the shine spawns. And that is all 100 coin shines. We can even check, I guess, if we wanna be picky about it. So if you press Z, you can go to the score sheet. Click. There we go. We've got all 100 coin shines. Should start doing this at the end of my runs. All right. I unfortunately threw away 46 to that little blunder at the end, but I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's a good demonstration of what this run's all about. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and hope to hear from whoever's reviewing this soon. Thanks.